welcome to Magic Gathering Strat. This is Bava, and we are playing a Dragon's Maze, Gatecrash, Return to Ravnica, Swiss Draft, and Master of Cruelties is right here. First Strike, Death Touch. That guy seems pretty cool, actually. Some tough demon. What else is going on here? Zerta Druid, Tithe Drinker, Pilfered Plans, Armed and Dangerous. Some good common dudes here. Alright, I think we're going to take the Master of Cruelties. We're going to stay open as much as possible, but this guy is pretty darn cool. So there's another Armed and Dangerous. Spike Jester if we want to go with the Rad Rakdos deck, but we could go black, red, white and take this War Leader's Helix, because this card is amazing. And I think I'd rather have this than the Spike Jester. So let's take the Helix here. Obviously we're not taking the Trait Doctoring, because that card's horrible. There's got to be some use for this, but I don't know what it is. Alright, Plasm Capture. It's another weird Simic counterspell, which I've actually seen this played in Standard, but I don't feel like it has a place in Limited. Alright, so we're looking at black, red, white. There's nothing amazing here to make us change our minds. Maybe we take the Rakdos Cluestone. Maybe we take the Runner's Bane, though. And one of these Runner's Banes is not like the other one. And I can't really tell which one is shiny and which one's not. But we'll grab one and see how things go. Warped Physique. Ooh, I do like Warped Physique. There's another Runner's Bane. I'm going to take this. Ooh, that's challenging. Alright, I'm going to take the Warped Physique here. And maybe we'll be in Dimir with red instead. As I said, I'm going to stay open as long as possible and just try and take the best cards. God, I think I got the foil version of Runner's Bane. But it's difficult to tell. View, list view. I did get the foil of Runner's Bane. Good for me. Alright. Yeah. Showstopper. Kind of a weird card. I don't know how I feel about that. Pilfered Plans, I like this. And Tithe Drinker, I like that guy. Winddrake, of course, is pretty rad too, for a 2/2 flyer. And maybe I just take the easier to cast card that flies over the Pilfered Plans. That's tough. I like the Pilfered Plans though. And we've got some pretty good Dimir stuff. We'll take the Winddrake here. Darn it. Varel of the Wholeclade. That guy's pretty amazing. Selesnya Cluestone. We do have the Maze Glider right here, and the Nivix Cyclops. I like the Nivix Cyclops, but I think I prefer the Maze Glider in general. He makes Master of Cruelties have flying. That's pretty impressive. Varel's pretty cool. And he's foil, but I think we want the Maze Glider instead. Though that's a pretty strong signal that Simic is open. At least as far as this pack goes. So maybe we take the Dimir Cluestone here. I don't see anything else I really want. There's another Warped Physique, and there's an Ubulsara Gatekeepers, and there's a Fatal Fumes. I'm going to take the Warped Physique. There's a Windrake coming back to us. Oh, we got 2 Windrakes now. I'm happy with 2 Windrakes. That's fine with me. The last draft I did really well in, I played 4-color good stuff, and I got more fixing than I usually do, and I went 3-0. So I'm not opposed to going 4 colors. Getting a Prophetic Prism and a Verdant Haven would sort of lead into that. You really sort of need green to hit the 4 colors. I don't know if we're going to get there or not. Riot Pikers, pretty badass. I don't know if he's worse or better than Spike Jester. Gosh, he's easier to cast, but he does have to attack every turn. But he can just take over, and he kills everyone with 2 toughness. Oh, what happened? What'd I take? What? I took a Simic Cluestone. I misclicked. I don't even know what I missed. Maybe that's for the best. Darn it. Alright. Well, gosh, I hope I didn't miss anything too exciting there. Luckily, that happened near the end. Rakdos Cluestone's good. I feel like Showstopper should be good. It just doesn't really seem like it is. Bread for the Hunt's going over here with the Cluestone. Maze Rusher's probably not sticking around, but you never know. You can make that Master of Cruelties pretty scary. Alright, what are we looking at here? There's a Frilled Oculus, though he wants to be in Simic, pretty bad. Otherwise, they would really like us to be white. Smog Elemental, maybe not the best. We could be black, blue, white still. That would work out okay, and just splash red for the Master of Cruelties. In which case, I do like the Viscopa Guild Mage. Maybe more than the rest of this stuff. He's a pretty good Guild Mage anyway, so let's take him. Keeping our options open. Taking out the Showstopper, though. Cartel Aristocrat. Sapphire Drake. Leyline Phantom. 5/5 that Leyline Phantom. There's a Syndicate Enforcer, though. We could get some Extort going on. Which I think I prefer to some of this other stuff. Okay. Call of the Nightwing. Lands you control are the chosen type in addition to their other types. That guy's kind of cool. Call of the Nightwing's kind of okay. Dimir Guildgate's pretty good, though, and I think we'll grab that here. Because we're pretty much playing black and blue, and probably white and maybe red. depending on how fixed we get. Now, like I said, it's hard to go 4 colors if green isn't one of them. But we'll see. Duskmantle Guildmage is interesting. Put a creature card from a graveyard into play. Rapid Hybridization is pretty good too. And so is the Keymaster Rogue. I think I want the blue removal. Oh, but I like this Guildmage. But I like the removal. But I like the Guildmage. But I like the removal. This guy can get pretty crazy. I'm taking the removal. It's kind of a weird removal, but there's an Aetherize. Somebody loves us. I'm taking the Aetherize because that's a surprise and a half for somebody. Spell Rupture. It's a little weird. Is this the good key rune? Yeah, this is the unblockable key rune. This guy's pretty damn good. I like this one. I'm taking it. Alright, so that means the Cluestone, Dimir Cluestone's probably gone, but that's fine. Whispering Madness, it's an interesting card. But there's a Devour Flesh, and a Metropolis Sprite, and a Mortis Strider, so whatever. We'll take the Devour Flesh here. Doesn't go well with our Runner's Bane. But otherwise it works okay. Ooze Flux. And a Psychic Strike. If I'm running a counterspell, that's the one I like to run. Alright, and we come back around. Glaring Spotlight's still here, and so is Corpse Blockade. And we'll take the defensive card, I think. I like Corpse Blockade just fine. I like lots of Corpse Blockades. Clog up the ground, hit him in the air, blow up his creatures. Works for me. Maybe that Mortis Strider will come back around. We'll throw this Last Thoughts in the sideboard. Do we want the Last Thoughts? We'll hate the Adaptive Snapjaw instead. We're not going to play the Last Thoughts anyways. I'm not playing any of those. I don't think anybody plays Furious Resistance anyways. Maybe I should have given them the opportunity to pick it. I'm okay if they don't have that. Triple Corpse Blockade. It's a Corpse Blockade deck. They might not all make it, but now I want a I want to improve my mill strategy here. A couple of those 0/4 walls, Corpse Blockades, some other stuff. We'll see. Spell Rupture might get played, you never know. Probably not. Get thee to the sideboard, Mountain. Okay. A lot of 2-drops and a lot of 3-drops. Chromatic Lantern. That sure makes it easier to play. There's also a Transguild Promenade, though. But we're going to take the Lantern because that just fixes everything all the time. Wow. There's our mill effect right there. I wonder if that'll come back around. What else is good here? Void Welder and Transguild Promenade and Rakdos Guildgate. But Chromatic Lantern fixes everything. Everywhere. Keep that. Players can't gain life. Everyone half life. Every turn. Skymark Rock. That's good. Annihilating Fires. Double red. Traitorous Instinct. Stealers. The Skymark Rock is a bomb. And you know what? I want to grab it. Because it just blows opponents out. And it's a little bit more white. We're just lightly splashing white. Definitely not splashing green. Maybe this Azorius Guildgate's our pick here to help us with our white splash. And I know there was other stuff there, but I was trying to ignore it. The Rune Wing could have fit in just fine. Double white is not happening. Double blue's not happening. Keen Apparition. Maybe. Racketeer, Electrickery. Trickery might be really good sideboard tech. Cancel's not really going to happen. Alright, nothing there is really worth the white mana. But Trickery could be good. Tablet of the Guild's Augur Spree, I think, is our pick here. So there's the Doorkeeper that I wanted. But it's not better than that piece of removal. Hellhole Flare is really good for us. And that's what we're taking. I like that guy. He's pretty ridiculous. Alright, we have a gajillion and 1 3-drops. We're not playing all of them. Ooh, Dregmangler's good, but we're not playing green. Jailbreaker's good. Hits our 4-drops a little bit better. Another Guildgate has a pretty good chance of attacking. But being a 4/4 blocker is pretty good. Okay. So 3 white mana symbols, blue, red, black. It's not too bad. Sewer Shambler. Look, it's another 3-drop. Look, nobody's playing green at all. Do you like the Sewer Shambler? Gives us a little bit of scavenge reach on somebody, right? Alright. And he could possibly be unblockable. Lots of people like to play their swamps after all. Psychic Spiral. Rakdos Charm. This is the one that's not very good. Dynacharge. Not super sold on that either. Mizium Skin. Cobble Brute. Or Psychic Spiral. Oh, goodness. What did I take? Urban Burgeoning. I didn't pick anything. That's what happens. Ringleader. That guy sucks, man. Alright, so it's Cobble Brute. I'm hating the Cross to Guildmage. Can't believe I timed out on a pick. Gaining Apparition for the sideboard. Rakdos Guildgate gets played. Amazing. Okay. Our fixing's pretty good. Axbane Stag. An island, just what we wanted. Alright. So this is interesting. Let's see what gets played. We got 16 creatures. Maze Rusher. Oh, how many? Yeah. Maze Rusher's going away. Those guys are staying. Helix, Rock, Brute, Etherize. those pieces of fixing are gone. And maybe some of my corpse blockades. We'll see if I want to add any back. So we're going to go to Windrake, Physique, Guild Mage. Guild Mage probably wants too much weight from my splash. Right, Piker, Devour Flesh. We're down to our number now. I think I really Spell Rupture. Devour Flesh, Runner's Bane, Hybridization, Land. Alright, so we can add in one of our corpse blockades back. And that puts us at our 23 playables, along with a lantern and a key rune. Alright, seems a little weird. It doesn't have a solid identity necessarily. But it's got some good removal, it's got some good win conditions, it's got some creatures that are tough to deal with. And we got some flyers. I think we can get there. And I wonder if we need this much land stuff going on. All we do is add in another corpse blockade, though. Probably fine. Spell Rupture's not good though. Alright, so it's only 12, sort of 13 with the key rune. But they're good creatures. They'll do stuff. Okay. Yep, so that's what we're gonna run. Corpse Blockade, another Corpse Blockade might be better than the Riot Piker, who has to attack every turn and then dies. Because let's be honest, we're not very aggressive. But sometimes First Strike, no, I feel like Riot Piker's not right in this deck. Even though we're a Rakdos deck, we're not very aggressive Rakdos deck. This 4/3 3-drop's better. Alright. So I think we plug those 3-drops a little bit more, huh? Well, we have 5 pieces of removal, a counter spell, and an Aetherize. Plenty of stuff to slow him down. Alright. Let's pretend that that's what we want to do. What do our mana symbols look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 black. 5 red, 2 white. Okay. We've got 1, 2, 3 blue, 1 white, and 3 black over there. So really it's 1, 2, 3 white sources. Alright, so black is our strong color. Followed by blue, which we have 1, 2, 3 blue over there, 1, 2, 3 black over there. And 1 red. So 8, 7, 5, and 2. Yeah, I guess that's good. Let's go with their suggestion. I don't usually do that. But we'll give it a shot. And we'll submit this beast. This cruel, cruel beast. Let's see how things go.